Hi everyone, in this video I'll be demonstrating Cisco's built-in configuration archive and configuration replace feature. This feature is available from the software version 12.3.4t and above. So configuration archive allows you to automatically save the configuration to a remote location or boot flash. And restore allows you to replace your current configuration with the backed up configuration. Configuration difference allows you to see the difference between two configuration before restore. The advantage of this feature is without any scripting you will be able to backup and restore the configuration, and when you are doing some troubleshooting this feature may come handy. So I'll be using router 1 for demonstrating this feature. So I'll start configuring it. I'll assign an IP for gigabit 1 interface. I'll add IP route as well, default route. I'll assign an IP for gigabit 2. Now I'll assign 1.1.1. I'll add a description here. I'll say it as description 1, and I'll create a user account. Username admin, secret admin. I'll create a OSPF instance. Network 1.1 area 0. I'll create one access list as well. Any will verify the configuration nodes. Then I have a IP for gigabit 1, and I have a OSPF instance running. If this interface is shut down, I'll give no shut. Interface gigabit 1, no shutdown. Now I'll try to ping to that IP. Yeah, I'm able to reach the router. Now we'll check the archive feature. So first we'll check whether feature is enabled or not. Show archive. It is saying feature is not enabled. So to enable that, you need to go to configure terminal, then go to the archive mode, then you need to define the path. You can see you can define all these paths. You can even save the configuration to HTTP, HTTPS. If you have TFTP, you can use that. So I'll be storing it in my boot flash itself. Okay, now I'll execute the command again. Show archive. By default it can store 10 archives. If you want to increase the count, go to the config, go to the archive mode, then here you can see the command maximum. Just give maximum ? 14. So it can save maximum 14 backups in the boot flash. So I'll give the maximum value and we'll come back again and I'll give show archive. Now I can save 14 backups. After it reaches 14, it overwrites the older one. Okay, now I have a running configuration. So what I'll do, I'll save the configuration. Now you can see I don't have any archive. I'll give the command archive config. Now I'll execute show archive again. I have one file created here and just showing it as most recent with time details. If you want to see this file, you can just, I'll copy this file and keep it. Okay, player flash. You can see the file here. This is the file which stored now. If you want to see the content of that file, you can give more boot flash, give the file name, you can see it has stored the configuration. Okay, now I have a archive. We'll try to restore. Before restoring it, we'll make some changes in the configuration. You can notice it even copies the crypto PK certificate details as well. Now I'll change something here. Configuration, I'll change the IP address of gigabit to interface G2. I'll change this to 2.2.2. Then I'll remove the IP access list which I created, this 100. No IP. Okay, I need to come out of interface. No access list extended 100. I'll remove even the OSPF process. No router OSPF 100. Then I'll create another access list called 101. So command is access list 101 permit IP any. Now there is a configuration difference between my current configuration and archive config. Now we'll see the difference first before restore. So the command is show archive config difference flash. So you can see the difference here. So it is saying if I restore to this file, in the archive file, it will be adding the IP address 1.1 in gigabit 2 and it will be removing the IP 2.2 from there, and it will be removing even the access list 101 which I created now, and it will be adding the access list 100 which I created earlier, and it will even create the OSPF process. Okay, now I won't restore to this configuration. What I'll do, I'll create one more archive. Archive config. Now we have two archives. We'll verify that. Show archive. Now this is the latest one. It is on 19.5. If you want to see the content of that, more boot flash, this is having IP 2.2.2 and access list 1.1. If you want to compare these two files, the command is before that we'll take the copy the file name from here, show archive config differences boot flash, the second file I'll put, then another file, I need to change the file name here. Shows the difference. Now in the current running I'll make another change, configure interface gigabit 2, I'll change the IP to 3.3, and I'll create another OSPF process, OSPF 300, and I'll create a network here. Area 0, and I'll create a username, admin3 secret admin3. Now we'll compare the current running config with both archives. The command is show archive config differences boot flash. This was my second configuration, second archive. So what it is saying, it will be replacing 3.3 with 2.2. It will remove the username admin and it will remove even the OSPF config. Okay, now I'll restore to my first archive. Still I haven't restored to any configuration. I'll be showing the restore now. So the command is to, before that we'll check the archive and take the file name from there. This is the file name. Command is config replace boot flash file name. Once you enter, it will ask whether you want to change the configuration or not. If you don't want this, if you want to do it in automated way, you can just give false so that it won't ask. Now we'll check the configuration. You can see the IP 1.1 and router OSPF 100 with network 1.1, and IP access list 100. Now from here I'll go to the second archive. Config replace. Boot flash. So we'll give force. We'll give list force, ignore case, revert, trigger, error. That means if any error happens, or even we can set a timer so that if it fails or if the timer expires, it will revert back. Yeah, since I gave list, it is showing the config difference and it is showing the status. Now we'll check the configuration. Yeah, it is changed to 2.2.2. so my both archives are working. So another feature is time period. Time period means you can schedule the backup process by defining the time period in minutes. The command is archive. Yeah, this is period of the time in minutes to automatically archive the running config. So you can give time period 60. So every hour it will take a backup and store it in the flash. And another command is write memory. So what it does, whenever you give write memory command, it automatically archives the configuration. So I'll show that. I'll give write memory here. Now we'll come back, show archive. Now I have 4 archives. I'll do a write memory. Now we'll see the archives. Yeah. Now you can see earlier we had 4, now we have one more. Okay, if you want you can verify the configuration in it using one difference I noticed is using the write memory. When you save the archive, it is not storing the trust point certificate details. So if you want to see the configuration difference, the command show archive, you will be able to see the difference of crypto key. So archive config difference flash. We give this, it will try to remove these lines from running config and it will try to push the config. So we'll try to restore this configuration which we saved using write memory. Config replace. We will be getting an error because these commands will throw error and it will fail. config replace boot flash. We'll give ignore case list. We'll give list first. Ignore case revert to the error. Give yes. Yeah, so you can see the error rollback failed. It is reverting back to the original configuration because it was not able to remove these configuration differences, but still you will be able to restore it using the the configuration which backed up using config archive command. And this will work if you remove these crypto PK certificate chain. We'll try it again. This is the exact reason it has failed. Yeah. So it is trying to give no in front of all these commands and it is not able to give, and it is not able to restore it. You can just verify the config. It will be hold on itself. Yeah. But still you will be able to restore it using the configuration which backed up using archive. We'll restore to the actual configuration. The command is config replace yeah. Here the rollback is successful. That's all. I hope this video is helpful. If you find a way to restore the config which backed up during write memory, even you can update in the comment box. I hope this video will help you to back up and restore the config. Thanks for watching.